Also tell Mr. President that what he did in Rivers.
Governor Okpebholo of Edo State, at an official function, gives a thumb up to President Bola Tinubu for what he describes as a welcome development, the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State and suspension of the state governor Siminalayi Fubara and all the state lawmakers over the lingering interpersonal conflicts.
Also tell Mr. President that what he did in Rivers is a welcome development to pilot and catapult the peace of the region. You see, the decision he took is the best interest to this nation, where the source of our economy is being blown. What do you expect him to do? The man criticizing him did not take that.
He blasts former President Goodluck Jonathan for criticizing the president over the decision.
The man criticizing him did not take that bold step when he heard that they were going to kidnap the Chibok girls. It is better for a man to be proactive. That single decision he took have saved the economy of this nation. When they were there as president, the total budget of this country was not more than 1.6 trillion. But that is 1.6 trillion that we are sharing monthly in this nation today. That is a man that has vision. So tell Baba,
what is happening in the country, everybody talks about River State on television.
Former President Goodluck Jonathan had, in a reaction to the political developments in River State, described as a clear abuse of power President Tinubu's declaration of a state of emergency in the state, suspending democratically elected Governor Siminalayi Fubara and the state legislators, and also appointing a military administrator to oversee governance in the state for an initial period of 6 months.
A clear abuse of offices, clear abuse of power, clear abuse of privileges, cutting across from the three arms of government, from the executive to the parliament to the judiciary. And I always plead with our people that whatever we do affects everybody. And sometimes we do things and we think that it doesn't affect us. I've been a president before, and even after leaving office as a former president, people get to me. Why is that our passport is not valued that much? Why is that Nigerians are not given the kind of treatment we're supposed to receive at international airports? Sometimes we think it's because of Yahoo boys or 419ers. No.
Goodluck Jonathan says such cases of illegality supported by the nation's judiciary and legislature accounts for Nigeria's tarnished image in the international community.
Judicial decisions affect everybody. For example, no businessman can bring his money to invest in a country where the judiciary is compromised, where a government functionary can dictate to judges what judgment they will give. No man brings his money to invest in that economy because we are taking a big risk. So whatever we do affects everybody. And if we must build a nation for our children and our grandchildren, no matter how painful it is, we must strive to do what is right. It may cost us, but we must endeavor and pay the price to insist on doing what is right. Whether you're holding an executive office as a president, a minister, or a governor, or a special advisor, or executive, whether you're holding an office in the parliament, senate, or rep, whether you're a judicial officer at the high courts or appellate courts, we must strive to do what is right. If we want to build a nation that our children will be proud of.
Governor Okpebholo says the need for sustainable peace in the Niger Delta region of the country and also save the nation's economy from imminent danger necessitated the president's decision. Jude Aweke reporting for VOS TV News, Benin.